Greetings and the brightest of blessings, my beautiful friends. Holistic Holly Modern Day Mystic here for a tarot reading for the collective for the week ahead. I hope you're all really good. What a crazy week. Mercury has gone retrograde today, so hold on to your hats. If you haven't been doing the work, the internal work, the clearing out, then it's going to be really, really amplified over the next couple of weeks. There's going to be problems around miscommunication, misunderstandings, and all loads of things going on. So just be careful that you are going to take your time to articulate yourself carefully, meaningfully, purposefully, and that you don't fly off the handle at other people's reactions, the other things people say, because no, it's not going to come across as they mean it to. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to pick a card because that's why we are here after all. Right, this is the card. Okay. Knight of Coins. Okay, so coins are associated with pentacles and other decks if you are a tarot fan and you do use cards and things yourself. And the knight is someone who is, someone who's starting to take charge of their journey and really move forward with great progress. Okay, coins, pentacles are to do with the material aspects of our lives. Okay, so whether that be, finances, comfort, luxuries in our lives, it's to do with wealth and abundance. And for me, wealth doesn't necessarily always mean money, right? It's what helps us find joy and fulfillment in our lives. Now, the fact that this is the Knight of Coins, it's showing that generally as a collective, people that are in this realm of understanding, those people that feel so inspired to tune in and check in with the video today, it means that you are taking charge of your own happiness and you're really starting to make progress forward. You're definitely managing to apply wisdom to your situation from past experiences, from things that you've endured and been through. You're managing to sift out, pan for gold, to sift out what it is that you've needed to learn from the past and really applying it to your future now. So you're really starting to experience true gratitude for where you are. You still have a way to go to find that fulfillment, but happiness is the journey and not the destination, right? So it's time to really take stock and check in with where you are and really focus in on cultivating those feelings of love, abundance, of happiness, prosperity, because at the end of the day, now is all we really have. We can't be looking back and wishing things are the way they used to be, or we can't spend all our time focusing on the future and what it is that we're trying to achieve and trying to cultivate, because now all there really is, past and future don't really exist, okay? Only when we get there, and that is a perpetual place of nowness, okay? They only exist in our mind. So again, as I've talked about in a lot of the videos before, what we focus on, what we give space to in our mind, it really has a powerful effect on our vibration, of our physical being. Our mind can't differentiate between what we're spending time actually doing and what we're spending time thinking about. It can't differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. So you can be focusing on things that are keeping you trapped in a really unhelpful energetic space, which is going to stop you, drawing in the future that you want for yourself, the specific things that you want for yourself, okay? So just carry on being mindful of that and know that you are so strong, you are so brave, you are so wise from all of the experiences that you've already been through in your life. Now, interestingly enough, today at my spiritual development group, we actually focused on heart chakra work, because today is a heart chakra day. In numerology, it's a 4-day. So, and 4 is associated with the heart chakra. So we did a lot of work around that today about compassion, love, what actually blocks the heart chakra and how to clear it. And our heart chakra is, it can be blocked by past traumas, past relationships, parental relationships, and by it being blocked, we can not only, stop ourselves giving out love, but also we can stop ourselves from receiving that love as well. So by focusing on the heart chakra and really learning to cultivate love for yourself, you actually welcome that and invite that in from the universe. But obviously, you know, this can have a ripple effect through our life. And actually by practicing more self-love, we are more confident and better at articulating ourselves. We also better and have stronger intuition, and we take time to really tune in and check in with ourselves. So that's why a lot of my posts lately have been about self-care and self-love. Perhaps it's something that I need to focus on more in my life at the moment. But, you know, it gives us that space and that spaciousness to receive the answers we're looking for, to receive the wisdom from the universe, to receive inspiration, to get ideas, to be guided along the right pathway, to allow these signs and synchronicities and things to show up that are like ushering us along our path, right? So we need to create that spaciousness and that time for reflection. And that doesn't happen if we're not cultivating self-love and looking after ourselves, looking after our vessel, you know. And so that's something that perhaps you really need to take on board at the moment. Stop hustling, stop grinding, stop pushing, and actually take time for that, to cultivate that, to practice love and compassion and all of that kind of stuff for yourself, not just for other people. You know, treat yourself as you would your best friend, as I said in one of my posts this week. So really start working on that and practicing that, and it will change the way you show up to the world. It'll change the way you are in all of your relationships, the way you allow other people to treat you, to speak to you, to behave towards you, will all change if you start cultivating that self-love, nurturing of yourself, forgiving yourself, be kind to yourself, having compassion for yourself, knowing that everything that's happened in the past, it's been and gone. You know, mistakes are only mistakes if you don't learn from them and take the lesson from them. You know, this is Earth School, right? We're here to learn, to have experiences, okay? So remember that. Forgive your past indiscretions. Know that they've made you a better person. Know that they were not going to happen again in your life, okay? Unless, you know, you choose to keep making the same mistakes and reliving the same cycle again and again and again. So that's just something to be mindful of as well, okay? But I fear that there is going to be this this kind of fog lifting and clarity happening if you take that time for spaciousness. There's also a lot of growth going to be happening over the next week for you. So if you have been going through a growing phase, or if you have been going through a dark phase, as it were, almost like, you know, the seed growing up through the soil, you know that there is light when you break through this darkness, okay? So keep on keeping on, and take time for these lessons, this new knowledge, this new wisdom, these new ways of thinking. Allow them to be absorbed and to be processed, so that actually it can start working in action in your life, okay? So it's not just learning the theory, but it's actually putting it into practice in your life. You know, it's not just reading the books, right? But it's actually taking the time to actively use the principles and to bring this wisdom, these new boundaries, these new beliefs, these new behaviors into the present moment when you need it. And yeah, there's just so much love, so much support as always around you. You just need to remember to check in and ask for it. I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you have a really great week. If I don't speak to you before or see you before then, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Please leave a comment if you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a heart, a thumbs up, a subscribe, and check out my website, www.hollysholistic.healing.co.uk, for more of what's going on. I'm at holistic_Holly on Instagram, Holly's Holistic Healing on Facebook, and so much love, my friends. Bye for now.